Hi, Metalhead. I went to grab my mic arm and I'm just like, ooh, who's giggling in my ear? Oh my god, it just gave me a heart attack. Hi. Oh, welcome in, welcome in. How are you? Oh, my person looks weird. It's because I moved. There we go. I'm back to normal. Hey, how are you? Happy, what is today? Oh, I'm so sorry. Just whacking the fucking mic. Happy Saturday. We're playing, Doki Doki, but mod edition because I can't stay away. Ah, yes, there is a full screen button. Ayo. Where'd my game go, though? Did I just obliterate it? Ayo! Thank you for the lurky. Have fun! Go check out your boo. Go check out your girl. Thank you for the lurkies. Have a good one. Enter my name. Ayo. Oh, it has to be together. I'm just gonna put Chio then. Alright. The morning sun hit my eyeballs, causing them to squint shut. It's so bright. Oh my gosh. Having my experience, I'm used to it, but nevertheless annoyed. Oh, she's at your computer? Ayo. That's exciting. I hope y'all are you playing with her? I hope y'all are having fun playing games. All the games. This is one of the few times I wish I had longer hair. It's just so much to maintain. Long hair. Worse, but so fucking hard to maintain. To block out the sun from hitting my eyes. But unfortunately, I am mandated to keep my hair below a significant length. What? Why? The rhythmic sound of the train hitting the rails remains as a reminder of where I am destined. I look out the window that I happen to see sitting next to, and then to the city. The stories I've heard about this place. When I found out I was coming here, I'll tell you, it left a sour taste in my mouth. Ooh. The train begins to lose momentum, signaling our arrival momentarily. Oh. That hurts my ears. Okay. I heard a familiar digital sound emanating from my watch and indicating the new hour that we have reached. Just as it does 23 other times a day. That's annoying. The train comes to a complete halt. Ew. I'm gonna fix myself one more time so I can lean back in my seat. Here we go. The passengers around me, myself included, stand up and begin to depart our vessels. The moment I stepped out onto the nicely maintained concrete, I hear a voice calling out to me. Chio! I cock my head slightly towards the direction of the sound and see an old man. Oh, I didn't do an old man voice. Chio! I can't do an old man voice. That used to be an acquaintance of mine. I turn and walk towards the man. I didn't expect to see you here, old man. Before me is a man about 5 feet and 7 inches tall. Pretty short compared to normal people I am around. What? That's so tall. The fuck? His wrinkled face and squinted eyes turn into a genuine smile at the sight of me. Same with you. What are you doing here? Literally just got into town. Oh? You here for anything special? One of his eyebrows lift up. Nope. Just here to go to school. His face changes. Looks as if he is surprised. What is the face for, old man? Yeah, why are you fucking surprised that I'm going to school? Never thought I would hear those words come out of your mouth, Chio. Me go to school? What? Back in, well, you know. You weren't so spry to go to school. That I was not. But times have changed and I'm ready to go to a normal school for once. His smile returns. He pats me on the back with an all too familiar pattern. Haha, well, that's great. And what are you doing here? Well, I retired. Came out here to live with my daughter and her kids. Daughter? Now there's something I didn't expect you to say. Oh, oh, oh. Well, everyone gets old and needs to settle down eventually. Yeah, but I never thought you would. I expected you to remain with the majority of us until you finally gave out. Sheesh. Well, here I am. Do you have a place to stay? Yeah, I have a house somewhere near the school. Eastern side? Northeast. Ah, I know it. Need a ride? Well, I didn't have any other plan. Eh? So you're just gonna walk there? Why does my character, no matter what fucking one I play, always wants to do a lot of walking? I'm not here for it. Pretty much. Where is your luggage? Everything I own is in the bag on my back. Oops, what did I hit? Whoops. I point on my thumb to the back Kevlar backpack I had securely strapped to me. You always travel light, don't you? Easier to disappear when necessary. Oh, shit. He chuckles. Ho ho ho. Come on, let me show you to my car. By your leave. The old man had a pretty stylish car. My father used to have one of these. A 69 Mustang. Ayo, this old man's fucking cool as shit. Got a fucking Mustang, my dude. She is a beauty, isn't she? Is this how you spend your retirement fund? Oh no, I still have a good half left. So out of the 800 grand they gave you, you spent over a quarter of it already? Kids aren't cheap, that's for sure. As well as this sexy of a car. Sexy of a car. The black Mustang accelerated onto a turnpike and eventually into a city street. When we departed the train station, I expected it to be a short ride to the place I'm living at. But I was very wrong. Turned out the train station is about 15 minutes straight drive on the freeway. Doesn't seem like much if you're a driver, but if you're walking like myself, it would have taken as long as 3 hours. 3 fucking hours? Oh my god. The convenience of a freeway allows drivers to get across great distances at a greater speed than normal rounds. So like the interstate. So are you still on Ashley's detail? The Idol? Nah, I left that a long time ago. Who's Ashley? Ayo? Trouble from up? Nope, just did as much as I could then. So in short, you weren't needed anymore. Pretty much. Bummer. Bummer? If I don't socialize well with others, especially with a teenager with a small degree of popularity among even more hormonal teenagers, sounds to me that you got into some drama with this girl. I don't know what you're talking about, old man. Me and drama? Never. I looked back towards him, a casual glare into his eyes. Oh, into his face. Oh, come on. Don't tell me you didn't try to get with her. Are you serious? No! Good. You know that isn't allowed. That, and I don't really have a need for any type of relationship right now. Or at all, if I really look at it. Me playing a dating sim right now? Totally. Totally not looking for love. You will eventually. Doubt it. You remain quiet for a few moments. I keep thinking of my comment about our relationship. It's not like I don't want one. It's the fact that in the position I am in, it would have a lot of unnecessary stress. It's not every day that I could just breathe and live a normal life day by day. Every day has a small amount of repetitiveness. Repetitiveness. How long does it take me to say fucking repetitiveness? Sheesh. But that is another story. Well, almost there. Again, I appreciate the ride, old man. Appreciate. You should stop by one day for dinner. I think my daughter would love to meet you. Huh? Why is that? I ruffled my eyebrows at him. Because you basically like me when I was younger. She's always nagging me about telling her about my younger years. You haven't, right? Of course not. I know better. I was about to say, don't lecture me on policies I lived by for 30 years, Tio. With age comes easiness, old man. I still think I could take you. Oh, this old man's ready to fucking fight me. That would be interesting. I still am active, you know. How so? Granted, the man was old, but still had a pretty fit body. Usually as men get older, especially where I come from, they tend to just let themselves go. They say, screw it, I worked hard these years and I've earned this. And they just let their bodies waste with alcohol, tobacco, and junk food. I teach a self-defense class downtown. Well, that's one way. You think he just teaches other old people? And they're like, get off my lawn! Hoo-ah! Hoo-ah! You should pop by. Give some of the ruffians in my class a little reality check. Why is that? Because you and I both know to never underestimate an opponent. They could just be as clever, attentive, aware, and more skilled than you. The old 1x4 rule. Sure. Exactly. As he says those words, we turn to a steer corner of and find ourselves in a pretty nice suburban neighborhood. So this reminds me of the house from the original game. You think we're gonna live next to Sayori again? That'd be pretty rad. This it? Yeah, this is it. I pulled the polished metallic door handle and exited the car. I look at the man and give him one last geezer of farewell. Thank you, Jeff. You got it. Before switching gears and leaving, he gives me one last smile. Oh, well then, let's check this place out. I look around the neighborhood and notice that the suburban block has the same architecture for almost all the buildings. I take a look at the spacing between the house I am living in and the one next to it on both sides. I check the integrity of the fence that borders. Decent strength. I take a stroll around the perimeter of the house. I take a note of the number of windows, their position on the structure, and their height from the ground. Me over here already panicking, thinking someone's going to break into my house. The second story window should be fine. I'll take note of what looks to be the balcony and the back door. As I walked towards the front of the house, I noticed a girl walking down the street. She's wearing a counterpart of a uniform I was given for school. Ayo, is it Sayori? So she must be going to the same school as I. She has somewhat of a skip in her step. Her blue eyes look up into the sky at a flower she passes by. Her hair is of a coral pink color. She has a bright red bow. Oh, this is Sayori. I rub my eyes because I swear I see her glow. The girl seems to just emanate joy. I scoff at her and turn myself to the door. Kid will learn that the world isn't all sunshine and rainbows, she thinks. I unlock the door and enter. Immediately, I'm greeted with a short hallway around 3 steps before the kitchen opens to the right. The kitchen is rather modern, well furnished. I check the fridge and nothing. I chuckle at myself, not knowing what else to expect. The place is furnished, but I was just curious. I close the fridge and look out into the living room, which borders it. I take a look into the living room and out the windows. I look and see if I can see the space directly below the window. I can. I walk across the room and open a small white door. It leads into the lodging room, fit with a washer and a dryer. Bougie, let's go. Luxury. It will definitely be easier than manually washing and drying my clothes. I close the door and head upstairs. Immediately on the left is my bathroom, and across from that is my bedroom. They seriously did not spare any expense with the decor here. In the bedroom is a closet, dresser, bed, desk, several miscellaneous items to make it look lived in. I take a moment to place my backpack onto the bed and survey the area from my window. Once I get a good understanding, I walk out of my room. Next to the stairway and a sliding glass door that leads to the balcony. I walk out into the medium-sized cement balcony. I lean forward on the wall, my forearms supporting me, and look out into the neighborhood. I can see some grade school-aged kids playing with a jungle gym. Some well-funded parents purchase. I see an old man petting his dog in the front yard. Neighborhood watchman here, huh? I look to my left and notice the same girl I saw earlier in her room. I didn't realize I lived so close to her. Though the glass window on her bedroom, I noticed her moving around from the left side of the room to the right. Oh, she's pacing. What's she pacing? She is moving something. Most likely a change of clothes. She stops in front of the window, facing to the side. She makes a few faces, which confirms my intel theory as correct. Ooh, what do you think she's going to be wearing? It's going to be cute. She's looking into a mirror. She undoes her red tie, pulls off her gray jacket, and starts to... Girl, close your curtains. Do you have curtains? What are you doing? Sayori, cover yourself. Yep. Oh, I was gonna say, am I just gonna fucking watch her change? It's so creepy. I turn away from the view and return inside. She needs curtains. My watch beeps, indicating it's 20. What is 20? Like what, 9 o'clock? Something like that. 4 hours until midnight. Yeah. Normally I would be in bed by now, but I'm awaiting an important call. It doesn't bother me much since I've gone days before without sleep. What? Losing a few hours for one night isn't going to kill me. I kick my feet up on the opposite end of the couch and lean back. I continue to read the book that I had in my hand. I made sure to turn on the news earlier. I got a general idea of the community here. I made it a habit of mine to always check the local news to scout out the area. To see whether there's a high crime, no crime policy, political activity, the usual. I'm not a big fan of politics, but knowing the local debate helps me understand the people better. Oh. The sound of the phone going off sends a shiver down my spine. Who? It isn't the sound that sends that feeling down my back. It's the reason for it. I answered a phone call. Oh no, what's the phone call? What? I don't even get to know what the phone call was. That's bullshit. Alright. 6 o'clock hits and I'm already ready for school. For a normal person not used to wearing uniforms, the school outfit does seem a bit excessive. But since I have been in uniforms all my life, this is nothing to me. I take a look at myself in the mirror for a quick medical check. No wounds or scratches overnight. I would sure hope not. Jeez. I take another drink of my water and plan out my day. I will follow my normal school schedule. And on my way home, I will stop by the grocery store and pick up some food, then head home. Once I get home, I will go on a run to get me further familiar with the area. And when that is done, I will be on free time. I take a last look into the mirror and retrieve my bag. As I reach the gate of the school, I notice the congregation of students in the courtyard. There are little groups of students huddled around each other, all doing different things. Some were on their phones, just ignoring each other. Some were running around, acting like children. Some were socializing with each other like normal people. I ignore them all. I hate people. Bye. Peace to you. There isn't a reason for me to talk to any of them. With one backpack wrapped around my shoulder, I entered the large white concrete building. Because I'm a hip kid. After a self-tour of the school, I reach my first room because I don't want anyone else to give me a tour. I can do it myself. The school itself wasn't too large. I had definitely been in much larger compounds. It wasn't a problem to find my locker, my first class, and then the lunch area. Students passed by me, all casually talking, complaining about everyday things. I silently laughed to myself about some of the petty things they inexperienced people complained about. It gives me a sense of gratitude for where I have came from. I never complained about my phone having a micro crack or that I didn't get the money to go to the latest movie. Stupid things like that slightly irritate me. The bell rings and I enter the classroom. Third period has ended and it's now time for lunch. I noticed that the girl who lives next to me was in my class. And I have overheard several classmates and the teacher call her say Ori. The name instantly engraved itself into my mind. Without hesitation, students stood up from their desk and departed. I stand up, stretch quickly, stretch. Grab my bag, and I leave the classroom. I approach my locker and get ready to switch out my books. But before I even touch my lock, I hear someone grunting. Ugh. My head perks up a little and I head towards the sound. It was on the opposite side of my locker. When I turned my head around the corner, it's Sayori! Oh my god! I see the same girl who was in my class and lived right next to me had trouble with her lock. She seems to be genuinely having a hard time with her lock. Girl, same. Fucking, I can get those lockers to save my life. Having trouble there, aren't you? I reveal myself from around the corner. No, I got it. You sure? You look like you can't seem to unlock that. It's hard to do this thing. I walk next to her and touch the lock. Ugh, Sayori, I've missed you so. You're so fucking cute. Oh my gosh, I can't. What is the combination? What? Afraid I'm going to steal your textbooks that I happen to have the exact same copy to? No. Okay, fine. It is 9/27/17. What? Playing dicks in my ears. It didn't tell me. Who are you? Why are you playing dicks? Why are there dicks in there? Oh my god, that scared me. Hi though, welcome in. The lock clicks. There you go. Oh, it was you. No, I don't care with you. Are you having fun playing games with your boo? What? You got it that fast? I am very familiar with these types of locks. I'll show her how to properly ornate the combination lock. I am the boo. Oh my god. So what do you call your girl then? If you're Boo, what's your girl called? I'm here for the cute nicknames. I'm ready. So me and my husband were honey buns. We call each other honey buns. It's very top notch. I am the girlfriend. Oh, Ayo. Oh my god! Hi! Hello! It's so nice to meet you! Oh my gosh. You're adorable. I'm so here for you. How are you? I heard you playing some games. It's so nice to meet you. What kind of games are you playing? I'm doing good, thank you. Oh, it's so nice to meet you. Every so often I hear Metalhead talking about you, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, I'm adored. I love 10 out of 10. League of Legends. Do you hate yourself? No, fucking kidding. I'm so bad at League of Legends. My friend tried to get me to play it every so often. Yes, no. My friend tries to get me played every so often. I'm like, it's so hard. And the community is just so mean. And I'm like, I can't play it. I can't. I'm like, I can't. I'm way too bad. And I can't even take the time to get good at it. Who do you play in it? The guy I liked was the bomb guy. Yeah, it's so mean. Like Overwatch. I play Overwatch, and like it can be toxic, but like League of Legends is like every game. I'm like, oh my god. Nami the fish? Let me see which one that is. I don't remember like a lot of the characters. League of Legends. Oh, she's cute. I'm here for it. Oh, she has a bunch of cute skins too. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I was, the only guy I tried was the bomb guy, and, I would do jungle and just throw bombs everywhere. I never actually went down a lane. Ooh! Not the scares. I see you enjoy the torture as well. I respect it. I respect it. This is how you unlock these. Thank you. I wave my hand at her locker and I turn around. No, that was him. Metalhead, I'm gonna get you. Just you wait. Just you wait. How dare you ruin my girl time. Shoo, shoo. I'm Mr. Steal Your Girl here. Because I'm so good at that. Oh, so you're on your phone? Ayo. Wait, you can have it both on your... Oh, that's so cool. I don't know how technology works as I'm the VTuber. I didn't know you could have it up on your phone and on the computer at the same time. And like, at the same account? I don't know. Hey, wait. So, are y'all League of Legends buddies? Like, do y'all play together? Are you the healer for your boo, Metalhead? Give her all the heals? I turn around and look at her. You're the new guy in the class today. No, why not? Are you not good at the game either? Because I feel. Or are you the tank because you gotta be cute? Oh, you don't play? You gotta get into the cool games. As long as it's not too toxic. You'll just play a game and then just start crying. I feel low. Yeah, I remember seeing you while I was walking home yesterday. And I remember you too. The name is Chio. Chio? I like that. Oh, no. Have a good lurk. It was so nice to meet your boo. It's so nice meeting you. It's what I was given. Anyway, goodbye. I turn away from Sayori again and return to my locker. Where are you going? I'm going to put my stuff away, then go eat. Don't forget what I showed you. Ah! Okay, thank you. The final bell signifies the end of the school day. I grab my bag and depart down the hallway. As I walk down the hallway, I pass by two girls who were in a debate about something I didn't care too much about to notice. Oh, is this Naisuke and Yuri? Let's go. It was a debate about manga. I had a schedule to stick to, so I didn't stick around and pay any attention to their frivolous conversation. As I reached the gates of the school, I heard a voice call after me. Chio, wait up! I turn around immediately and prepare for someone to charge me. But I'm only met with the sight of Sayori running to catch up with me. I gotta run so fast. Chio, what do you want? Also, why are you shouting? You're gonna draw attention as if something bad is happening, woman. Oh, sorry. Anyway, I had a question for you. A question? If it's something I can answer, I guess you can ask. So I know you're new here and all, and I don't want to overwhelm you. But have you looked into any of the clubs we offer here at school? Clubs? Elaborate, please. Well, we have a little group of students who participate in extracurricular activities for fun and to get experience for college. Okay. What is the point of you asking me? Well, I was curious to see if you would join mine. You have a club? Yep. I am the vice president of the literature club. Literature club? So you just read books and write all afternoon? That is pretty mean and blunt way to put it. Well, excuse me. But it doesn't really sound attention catching. Not fucking wrong. Like in reality, I probably wouldn't join this club either. I think I'll pass on their proposition for now. Not even if I ask really nicely. No. Meanie. I've been called worse. Sayori flashes a pouted face towards me a couple times in an attempt to break my resolve. Unfortunately for her, I'm very efficient in keeping a straight and professional face when needed. Every morning, afternoon, and evening, I always had a friend who would pay our class a visit and make sure we were all quote-unquote professional. Anyway, I'm going home. You enjoy your club. Okay, bye. I turn away from her and head home. As I watch the steak on the... Ooh, I have them cooking steak. Let's go. Steak is so fucking good. As I watch the steak on the portable oven grill, I occasionally glance over to the homework I was given. Normal English and social studies subjects were a breeze for me. However, math was a different subject. The math I normally use in life is much different than the general principle they teach in school. In short, they two different ballgames. What the fuck is that word? Read a short story to you. Is me doing a dating sim not good enough for you, metalhead? What kind of short story do you want? You want... I don't know what you got. A horror story? Oh, Lord. Let me see if I can find something real quick. Let's see. Okay. So there's... I just looked up scary... Oh, I'm sitting up in my seat. Look how crunched I look. Jeez, okay. So I looked up horror, ghost stories, horror scary stories. I And I thought the ghost ones were kind of boring. So I will give you 2 options from this page. There is a short story of Who's in My Bed. The Red Wristband. And The Cabin. Those are your 3 options. Again, it's Who's in My Bed, The Red Wristband, and The Cabin are your choices. The Cabin? Okay. Let me see if I can find some spooky music. Let me... Oh, I can't even save yet. Okay. There we go. We'll mute it for now. We're here for scaries. Is this scary music? Oh, that's an ad. We don't need ads. Scary music. It's gotta sip the vibes. Scariness. Alright. You ready for a scary story? Okay. This isn't scary music. What is this? Liars. Is this scary? Is anything even playing? That's really quiet. Let's see what about this. There we go. Scary music. Okay. The Cabin. A hiker decided to go on a hike by himself. Something he was not very used to. Going on hikes. Fucking same. The whole day was normal. Trees and bushes engulfed his surroundings. He enjoyed being outdoors in the mountains. Nothing seemed strange to him that was. Until he was making his way back to his car. He figured an 8-hour hike was good enough. Who does an 8-hour hike? Oh my God. He's insane. The sky was already getting dark, and he needed to get back fast. What was odd was how much he didn't recognize the trail back. He began to panic. Ah! Ah! Oh my God, the panic. Night had already taken over, and all he had was a flashlight and no clue how to get back. Dun, dun, dun. He knew it was already too late and too dangerous to keep going through the purgeless forest. He began to worry that he would have no shelter for the night when, almost lucky enough, he stumbled across a broken down cabin. This is just a horror movie waiting to happen. Like, don't go in it. What are you thinking? It was dark and seemed like no one had visited it in years. But he knew it was only the place where he could rest until daylight, especially since his flashlight was running out of batteries. He knocked on the door a few times, but no one answered. So he let himself in, where, strangely enough, a perfect bed fitted for one person awaited him in the center. Yo, just leave, just leave, just leave. Oh my god. He knew that if the owner came back, he could explain himself. He was sure that the owner wouldn't mind, or was even probably dead. So he went ahead and got himself comfortable in the bed. As he tried to sleep, he couldn't ignore the collection of paintings around the room. Portraits of strange-looking people all peering at him, each wearing a smile that sent chills up his spine. Ooh, that music hit that at the right time and my skin's just crawling. Ugh. Not too long after his exhaustion from the hike got the best of him, and he was able to ignore the faces. The next morning, he got up early and was shocked to see there was no paintings around the room, but windows. Well, that's scary as hell. Okay, that's how the story ends. That's how they ended. That's terrifying, though. Just you thought they were fucking paintings, and it's actually just people watching you sleep in the cabin. Ugh. The music with it, though. Well, that's scary. There's your scary story. Did you enjoy your time? Now I need to readjust myself. Oh, that's the wrong button. Pop. Into the corner I go. And hopefully I am centered, but we'll find out. Ba 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 ba. So scary. Such scary stories. Now let's get back to our not so scary game. Totally, right? Oh yeah, we have this big ass word. Wait. Why hasn't it changed for y'all? I'm on a different screen. Hello. Game. Can you see my screen? Hello, game. What is happening to my game? Whoa, what is happening? Can I save, please? Okay. I might have to restart my game real quick. Can I? Oh, yes, I'm sure I'm gonna quit. Okay. Let me bring my game back up. Like, it doesn't surprise me that it was being a little weird. This is a mod, so, like, of course it might have some glitches or whatever. There it is. Okay. But we're doing the Fruit of the Literature Club one. It didn't save. I saved. No, wait. Load. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. I thought I saved. Okay. Alright, now I got this big ass word. But begrudgingly. This big word right here. I don't know what the fuck this word is. I continue to finish the work. Take a few breaks at a time to continue to make my meal. I settle on a lean cup of meat. A cut of meat. Cook medium rare with asparagus and rice. Look at me being healthy. All are high in nutritional value and are very filling. I cooked several steaks and prepared different portions of this asparagus and rice for later meals. It was awesome. Was Mid Mission and Destiny 2 outside answer fast. Oh, you're fine. Ooh, you're playing Destiny? How is it? How is the Destiny grind? I'm glad you enjoyed your scary story. It's better to prep your food now and eat it later, in my opinion. That is what I used to do in my old school, where I lived in a dorm with about 80 other students. Made it really easy to wake up with, signaled, eat quickly, and get my morning hygiene routine done. I slide my homework into a special folder I have designed for work I need to do while home. I finished making the final steak, which I plan to eat tonight since it was the freshest. As I sit at the table, I eat silently. During this time, I just clear my mind and finish eating my food at the fast pace. It's the equivalent of meditation? What? Eating my food fast? As it is to others. What? Back at my old school, it was very hard to remain focused while eating since when we only had about 10 minutes to eat. 10 minutes? How do you only have 10 minutes for food? That include getting to the hall, grabbing our food, and getting into a seat and then eating. Normally, by the time you made it through the line, you already lost 5 minutes. So, eating fast was paramount. But it was during these times I learned to focus only on eating. If it cleared my head, it was much easier. I found it oddly calming. I had gained quite an appetite after my run around the block earlier. I now have a good idea on the ins and outs of the neighborhood. Some may ask why I do this, but the answer is simple. Know your way out of any situation. You never know when you need an immediate escape. I have such a flight instinct, it's not even funny. I don't fight, I flight. While I was returning from my run, I saw Sayuri arrive at her house. I had the opportunity to say hi, but I dismissed it. There isn't a reason for me to get involved with that girl, or anyone of that matter. Why would she even ask me to join her club? There are a couple of possibilities. She's lonely. She's attracted to me and she's looking for a way to get to know me more. Or she's just inherently friendly and bubbly. The third one. She's so bubbly, so fucking sweet. But it is kind of foolish to just push such a request on someone you only just met. A lesson I learned very well as a young child. Ever since then, I am always cautious about where I am and who I meet. Someone even as simple looking as Sayori can hide an evil past. One that we cannot run from. I shake my head, breaking myself out of these thoughts. I finished my dinner long ago. I quickly clean the dishes and put them away. I'm ready to get into the good stuff. I'm ready. Lunch period has arrived and do my book exchange as normal. Once I close my locker, I hear a grunt from the opposite side. Probably Sayori. I peer around. And sure enough, there she was. She looks like she's struggling with her lock again. Sayori. Again? Before confronting her, I watch her carefully. She's definitely trying the way to storm the lock that I showed her yesterday. So, that's good, I guess. I watch her carefully to see if she is successful. Click! The lock releases and she opens her locker with a happy smile. I turn around and return to my locker, but before I could really do anything, I hear, "Thank you, Tia." She saw me? Whoa! Oh my god. Damn, she has a good peripheral vision. No problem. I'll call up from my locker. I close the silver-colored door and turn around to notice that Sayori is right behind me. Hi! Jesus Christ, woman. Hee hee. Hi. Didn't your parents ever tell you not to sneak up on people like that? You didn't notice me walk right past you? Evidently not. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's okay, Sayori. I love you so much. Not like you intentionally attempted to scare me. If you did, then I would have to fight you to the death. What? I'm just joking with you. Not about the death part, though. Ka-cha! That isn't funny. Where I come from, that type of humor is just the tip of the iceberg. Herm? Anyway, what do you want? Well, I was going to ask if you thought about the literature club thingy I asked you yesterday. This again. Pretty much yesterday I told you no. Well, it was worth a shot. I guess. Anyway, I guess I will talk to you later. Leaving so soon? Don't leave me, Siri. I love you. Huh? Don't give me those puppy dog eyes and run away at a simple rejection. In life, we're gonna face a lot of it. Don't just run away from them. Plus, I saw you eating lunch alone yesterday. You did? Yeah. Need someone to eat with today? No, you're probably just going to be a meanie again. I'm not being mean. I'm just telling the truth. I'm just being a total dickhead. The truth is not always easy to hear. Still. Okay. I will join your literature club. Gosh, I guess. Really? No. Damn! Fuck you, Sayori. Sheesh. You're so mean. If you try to pussyfoot around the truth, it hurts more. Better than I deny your invitation now than lie to you later. I don't like this. Listen, how about we go eat now? If you don't ask me to join the literature club again, I won't be a meanie. I make quotes with my fingers. Other than that, we should be fine. Okay. We make our way to the lunchroom. It is a gym-sized, multi-purpose room that has been riddled with several rows of wooden tables. Definitely enough to fit the number of students eating lunch there. We get our food to sit down at a nearby table. We begin talking about each other, and by each other I mean her. So tell me about yourself, Tio. There isn't much to tell. Well, there has to be something. Well, Sayori, I'm a cat girl on the internet. I have tried dating you before, and it did not end well. So I'm here for another chance. But this sounds pretty insane, so I'm not going to say anything. Wait, what did I hit? Sheesh. Why did you come here? To date you. To go to school. I went to another school far away and decided I needed a new start. Why is that? Just felt like it. Just felt like it is the way. It's a saying we used at my old school for don't ask about it. You don't need to know. What about you? Why are you here? Well, started to go to school here when I came with my family. That was 12 years ago. And you're how old? I am 18. Ayo, she's legal, guys. She's legal. Ah, so you pretty much spent all of your life here. Yep. Interesting. So, what do you do for fun, Sayori? Oh, lots of things. I like to draw, I like to read, I like to run around and play, and I like to play with animals. So overall, you're pretty random. Sheesh. Damn. Yeah. Well then. What about you, huh? What do you like to do? I like to look at your gorgeous face. That's what I like to do, Sayori. That's what I like to do. Hey, that's what's up. I'm glad the grind's going good. See, I changed the coloring of the chat, and now you can't even see it because the screen's dark. Damn. That'll be fine. I'll mess with that later. I'm glad the grind's going good, though. Let's go, let's go. Read? Read? Is that it? Well, I exercise a lot. Totally. But I don't really consider that a hobby of mine. I need to maintain a level of fitness at all times. Huh? Why? Just feel like it. Are you serious? No, the books. Ahead. No humming, please. Okay. Anyway, we're done with lunch. Let's go back to the lockers. Okay. I close my locker, the rest of the class books in my bag. Thank you for eating lunch with me, Gio. No problem. Oh, would you walk home with me after school today? Ew. All the spooks. No. Not the spooks. Anything but that. You. Me? Why? Because we also live right next to each other, so it just works out. I walk alone. Oh, come on. Ugh. Fine. Acting like it's such a hassle having to walk with a cute girl. Yay! But there is one thing. A catch. I knew it. When I decided to walk home with her, I knew she had something hidden. Usually when someone asks you something, there is a motive behind that question. I don't seem surprised to Sayori. Ugh, what is it? You have to come to my literature club. What? I told you no. But you said you walk home with me. And I walk home after the literature club. I can very easily change my answer to a profound no. But I promised the other members that I could introduce you today. Girl, don't make promises you can't keep. They were all really excited to meet you. One member even said she'd make cupcakes. Cupcakes, you say? Say no more. I'll be there on the way. Nasuki's cupcakes again? I will gladly be there. Ugh. How many of you are there? In the literature club? No, in general. You females are so goddamn percent. It's quite annoying, really. Please, Gio. It would really mean a lot to me if you did. I don't really care if it means anything to you. Yes, I do. I 1000% do. Use a rather sleazy tactic to persuade me to join your club. You don't have to join. Just at least stay and wait for me to finish. You can meet the other girls in the club too. That way you aren't bored. Jesus Christ, woman. You don't let up, do you? Fine. I will wait for you. Now you better be grateful. Yay. Sayori does a little hop while cheering victoriously. Woman really annoyed me. They constantly nag at you even when they don't have the right to. Oh my gosh, how dare women mother you. How dare. No woman tells me how to eat my food, or when to shower, or to do pretty much anything other than my own mother. And she earned that authority over me. The only reason I let a few men order me around is due to seniority over me. Once you're out of that chain, you no longer can control me. It's one of the reasons I was on top of the class at my old school. Now that I think of it, there was only one other woman who could order me. But she's gone now. I'll see you later today, Chio. Sayori tells me the room number of the literature club before trotting off to her next class. Ugh. I shuffle towards my next class. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I arrive at the room number that Sayori gave me after lunch. Class has been over for about 10 minutes. Sayori told me to show up at a Pacific time. I check my watch, and I wait for that time to come. Alright, here we go. Yee, let's go! Let's go, let's go! We're about to meet everyone. I open the door to the classroom and enter it. It looks like a normal English classroom. I take a quick second to look around the room, but it wasn't long before a blue-eyed monster obstructed my vision. Chio, I'm so glad you came. Didn't really have any other choice. Hi, Sayori. You didn't say the new member was a boy. It didn't seem important at the time. That's right, guys. I have giant pee-pee. Giant pee-pee. You hear my pee-pee smack the table? Heck yeah. Giant pee-pee alert. Nasuki, that does seem like something important. Yuri! If he isn't a club member, he is a club member. A tall, blue-haired, purple-haired girl arrives at the front of the room with the three of us. I promptly coming to my defense without call. Wait a minute, I overheard these two arguing about manga yesterday. But boys ruin everything. Plus, he looks like kind of a dick too. Is it because of my giant pee-pee, Nazuki? Can you see my giant pee-pee through my legs? I walked into the classroom for less than 30 seconds. Only said 5 words, and I'm the dick. I get the urge to open my mouth, but I restrain it. If I'm going to be here for however long this club does its business for, I better keep the tension low. Because believe me, I know how difficult things can get when you're forced to be around a group of people who don't like you. Nasuki, assuming such a thing about someone right off the bat is pretty hurtful. Monica. So this version of the mod, she doesn't realize that she's in a game, and she doesn't fuck with the system. So she's actually dateable, and she doesn't go crazy, apparently, in this version. So I'm very excited. I played Monica After Story, and I learned to really like Monica, so she's a high contender to date. Yeah, my feelings are real hurt. The pink-haired girl named Nasuki presumptively looks away while getting angrily gritting her teeth. The most recent girl, the one with the brown hair, is the last to come to my defense. She has a proud and confident demeanor and stance upon her. She catches my eye for a second. Ugh, whatever. I'm sorry. Apology accepted? Granted, there's nothing really to apologize for, but I still accept it out of respect. Hi, I am Monica. Gio. I am the president of the literature club. If there's anything I could do to make you feel comfortable here with us, just ask. I'll make sure to take you up on that. Monica looks oddly familiar. Is it because I've dated her before and she's destroyed everyone's life here before? I shrug the feeling and dismiss it. So, Monica. Yes? What type of thing do you do here at the Literature Club? I'm very glad you asked, Chio. We focus on the study and the application of many forms of literature. Interesting. Sayori's smile perks up. What interests you in the Literature Club? You lovely ladies. Nothing. I'm only here for Sayori. Oh? She looks at Sayori, who is squirming in her shoes. I'm escorting her home today, and she insists that I waited for her here. So, I'm just a guess. But I hope he will join. Oh? Well, I do certainly hope you join if you are interested. Another member will get us registered as an official club. So, if you have under 5 members, your club isn't really a club? Yeah. So I was correct to sense a hint of bureaucracy here. How very observant, Chio. I heard you were new, which is why I'm surprised you caught up on that so quickly. Well, whenever I go to a new place, I always like to survey everything so I understand the social norm. Oh, well, hope you enjoy your stay with us today, Chio. We're just about to start. Alright. Monica's voice was as confident as her stature was. It was oddly entertaining to observe. She definitely caught me off guard for a second there. I didn't expect anyone at this school to possess even a shred of sheer confidence. But I was clearly wrong from how Monica presented herself. And the fact that she is the president of the literature club immediately shows that she is an academic. But something continues to dig on my mind at her. She's so familiar. What do I remember? What is it? Hey, Natsuki, when are you going to pass out those cupcakes? I'm starving for one. Sayori asked while taking a seat. The girl have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it has been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Ooh, who do we want to sit next to? Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh, I don't even get to pick. Doom. Let's take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Oh my god, it scared me. Oh my gosh, are you ready for death? That scared me so much. Metalhead, I can't. Oh, geez, Louise. Ta-da! Spring Trap, welcome in. How are you? Happy Saturday. We're playing, Doki, but it's mod. I got a tie on the pole, so we're doing I flipped a coin. We're doing the Fruit of Literature. The Missed horror game, yeah. So this horror game, this mod, you get one extra girl. Monica, you can actually date in the series because she doesn't realize that she's just a video game character. But it apparently still has some really bad endings that you can have depending on how you act with the girl. So I'm excited for that. Ta-da! Ooh, wow! As Suki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes, decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolates were used to make ears. So cute. Oh, my Saturday's been it's been okay. I didn't go to work today. I had to go get my knee checked out. So I got an appointment for that for later this week. So I did something to it. I don't know what I did to it, but like I didn't have to go to work today, which was pretty rad. How's your day going? So cute. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Nasuki. You're fine. Battle. Ah. Oh, thank you for the head pass. Thank you. I need emotional head pass after all that. What? Yeah, you heard me. I need emotional head pass because I got scared so much. Springtrap, tell me how to make your day better. I'm ready. Lady head pass. What? How could you? I wasn't getting it better. How do you throw things at me? Wow. Well, just hurry and take one. Yes, protect me, Springtrap. Protect me. I must be protected. No, I'll fight you. I'm ready. I'm ready to fight. Come at me. I'm about to be Monica and come through the computer. Siri grabs one first and then Monica. I follow. It's delicious. Siri talks with her. Oh, it's delicious. She talked with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Home. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Oh yeah, I heard you talking about your big dick since considering how playing. I do have a big pee-pee. In this game, I'm a guy. I have big dick energy. I should have made my name Big Daddy 69 in this too. I have big pee-pee energy. And I'm not flat. I am packing in all of the spots. I got booba. I got big pee-pee. I got cake in the back. Let's go. Yes. Slowly just changes it to Big Daddy 69. Oh no. What did I do? Oh no. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I made them for you or anything. No, booba, you mean Dave. No, I have booba. I got the bazongas. I got the big old belongas. I got titties for days. Well, Siri says someone was making cupcakes in preparation for my arrival. Well, maybe. But not for, you, baka, dummy, and die. Okay. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in the classroom? Don't worry. The teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. That's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but at least I enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I take a sip of my tea and immediately recognize what type of brew. It's a strain of oolong tea, not one of my favorites, but better than the gruel that my old school called tea. Nevertheless, I drink it. Nom, 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 nom. So, Monica, what is it that you started your own club? From what I have seen so far, there are a lot of few large-scale clubs already. Well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised that there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club in competition against all the others. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it comes to something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. So, I'm just bored. But with you ladies, I'll join it any day. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow for this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Although I don't intend to lower my guard on this getting Chio to join the club shtick Shiori has. So, Chio, what kind of things do you like to read? Manga. Boring books. Me? Well, I don't really have a preference. I will pretty much read anything that I find. Manga. Romance mangas. Specifically. I like me a romance. No preference. What was the most recent thing you read? Most recent? Oh my god, I don't remember. The last thing I read, like book-wise, maybe Sugar Chara. That was a while ago. But I didn't like the voice of the way it sounded in the anime, so I read it instead. An educational book about birds. Oh. Why birds, if you don't mind me asking? Just felt like it. The time is just genuine. I read pretty much anything that I can, and I happened to come across a book about bird spotting. That is pretty interesting. If you say so. What do you like to read, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build up deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer... I keep yawning. Can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I have read a pretty good few horror novels. Really? I would have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Same. Oh, why is that? 'Cause I'm a scaredy cat. Well, Nasuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. It's okay, Nasuki. I'm a scaredy cat too. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Nasuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Suri slides up behind Nasuki and put her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. So you write your own poems, huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's rather impressive nowadays. Do you show your poems? No. Why? Nasuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Nasuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing you in the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Nasuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. I want to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Nasuki and Yuri look quizzically. What the fuck is that word? Quizzically? Whatever, at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. dot dot dot. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I never said that I was a new member, Monica. Oh no. I think it will help us all get more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Chio? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. I raise my index finger. What's that? Remember I said I wasn't interested at this time? I'm only here as Sayori's escort home. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. It's probably the best that I just tell you flat out right now. That's right. I'm sorry, I thought... I remember. Better than for me to lie to you all. The girls continue to look defeated and heartbroken. Damn it. I forgot how difficult it was to get out of these situations with girls. I keep remembering the first time it really affected me. Damn it. Ashley. Who's Ashley? I look down at the floor and back up for a second later. The girls are still fixed on me with hurt eyes. Ugh. Am I gonna have to do this bullshit, aren't I? Here it goes. But it doesn't mean it won't change. That's great. That gives us a little leadway to try and convince you. Monica rises up and smiles confidently. Her eyelids are shut, but I can practically see their excitement. Yes! Sori raises both of her hands in joy. I guess that is okay. If I find out this was all for the cupcakes, I'm gonna be super pissed. Okay, everyone. Alright, let me save. Because I think we're about to get into the poems. I think that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Meow. Hey, baby. Hey, baby. My cat has come to say hi. You want to say hi? You want to meow again for me? No? She's shy. She's camera shy. Monica looks at each of the girls. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Hi. Come here. You want to come up here? Hi, baby. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Okay, Chio. Are you ready to go home? Oh, to walk home? Very much so. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and begin to make our way home. The sun was out and blazing with little to no clouds obscuring it. It is rather hot today, which makes my run later a little more arduous. Sheesh. But not like I really care. I have done many runs, some monitored, and much hotter temperatures. And that is pretty difficult as we were given a limited amount of water an entire run. Our walk so far was not bad. Sayori struck up a few conversations about what I do outside of school. I, of course, am not going to tell her the truth about what I do. I have more than one document restricting me from doing so. And just simply shrug and respond. Nothing really. You mean there's nothing you do outside of school? Well, I guess I have a part-time job. But that's really only when they need me. And lately it's been pretty slow, so I guess I don't really do any working. Well, what did you do before you came here? At my old school? Well, I was in a large building where the students lived. At least my class. Your old class? Yeah. Whenever we weren't doing anything else. Hi, baby. Some of us sat around doing nothing, and some of us picked up more extra credit work. Which one were you? I think his answer is obvious. Sari shoots at me questioning glare, which I don't acknowledge. Well, what type of job do you have? It's not important. Sure it is. Come on, Chio. I'm telling you about me. Can't you do that too? It's like I'm talking to a brick sometimes. Ouch, that hurts. Judging my facial expression, Sari sticks out her tongue at me. Meanie. My life secrets must be earned. My sweet blue-eyed angel. Oh, look at me flirt. Sayori eyes go big. That's a joke, by the way. Sayori continues to barrage of questions all the way until we reach our neighborhood. Oh, we're here. Yep. I turn my back to her and start to walk to my house. Wait, Chio. What? Thank you for walking me home and going to the literature club with me. You used some cheeky little tricks to achieve those milestones, but it's fine. You're welcome, Sayori. Oh, do we not write the poems? My phone rings. I reach into my coat pocket and grab it, and I lean back on the tree. It was a dark night, and the brush around didn't allow any large pockets of moonlight in. I'm here. Good. Get ready. I end the call and slide my phone into my coat. I keep my posture against the tree and notice a commotion down below. I look down from the perch in the street below. A black Rolls Royce pulled up to a curb. Several men get out of the car. A valet quickly accepts it and drives toward the nearby parking garage. Normal late night crowd. I immediately sense someone approaching me, so I turn around to face them. It's about time. What? That's all I'm getting? Oh my god, what's happening? The fuck? Ugh, ready for lunch. But of course, I'm stopped. Hi, Chio. Hey, what is it you need? I just wanted to see if you were okay. Huh? Well, I saw you leaving your house pretty late last night. You were watching me? No. I just happened to notice you leaving as I was going to bed. Huh. Well, I went to run an errand. I lean back on my locker like a cool guy and I run my hands through my hair. Sari leans forward while clutching her backpack. Well, I was just curious. Uh-huh. Well, I'm going now. I lean back upwards and start off away from Sayori. Oh, one more thing, Chio. Can we walk home again today? I raise my hand to my face and scratch my forehead. You're gonna make me wait around in the club again, aren't you? Well, I kinda have to. I go there after school. I guess. Might as well have nothing else better to do. I come to realize that there was probably a book there I could read as I wait. Yay! I'll see you there after school. Mm-hmm. So I don't get to write a poem in this one. Okay, that's good to know. It's good to know. Before I entered the club room, Sayori waited outside for me. As I walked up, I knew exactly what she was trying to do. She was waiting to see if I actually showed up. Well, I guess it's my fault for doing so. The door closed behind both of us. I'm shrouded in a much different atmosphere than a normal school projects. Hi, Chio. Good to see you back again today. Monica walked toward me, still putting on her everlasting smile. Yeah, well, I'm here until Sayori goes home. Still here for when she walks home, huh? Mm-hmm. Well, today we are reading our poem, so I hope you enjoy it. Sure. I can't wait. I am super excited to read everyone's poems. Yeah. Not as excited, Yuri. Not at all. To be fair, not many people can get excited like Sayori does. From the few days I've known her, I understand that. Thanks for coming back, Chio. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a circumstance for you. Making you dive head first into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to be here. If you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself struck between Monika and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I surveyed the girls' conversation. So it looks like I have a profile down for each of these girls. Sayori is the energetic ditz. Natsuki is aggressive. Yuri is very shy and tentative. And Monika is the leader. Granted, these are simplified perceptions of them. But nonetheless, they aren't bad girls. I lean back in my seat and grab one of the books from my bag and place it on the table. Don't worry, guys. Chio's a pretty hard worker. He usually does all his schoolwork in class, and he does pretty well. Our social studies teacher was astonished. I don't know what you're hyping me up for. I just did my work as instructed. Oh, Yuri, you even brought you something today, you know. What did you bring me? Wait, Sayori, you brought something for me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I can tell that Yuri is uncomfortable. She shifts her seat and looks away nervously. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gestures from you is a pleasant surprise. Is that so? Plus, there's no reason for me to make a big deal out of it. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. Even if you aren't joining the club. Well, thank you. Since I'm pretty much finished with my current book, I will make sure to read this. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. Interesting. I'll keep that offer in mind. Yuri looks pleased and relieved as she gingerly runs her fingers across the book that sits in her lap. Okay, everyone. Sayori and Monika enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori is on a wrinkled sheet of loose paper from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monika wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can always see Monika pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Monika looks towards me. Chio, I think it'd be a good practice if each of us showed you our poems as well. Is that okay? Sure. I set my book in my book that Yuri gave me back into my bag. Ooh, who do we want to read first? Well, I think in the other one, the girl you went to first is who you were like shooting for. So let's shoot for Monika. I cocked my head toward Monika. Monika? Yeah? Would you mind if I read your poem? Of course. Alright. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes, a noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I was at home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Ayo, pretty good, pretty good. Ayo. So what do you think? It is very free form. I think that it's the right word for it. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems that have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I have some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's something I like to focus on while I write. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain can get too fixated on a certain point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about this is, if you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. I nod my head. Hey, J-Man, welcome, how are you? Happy Saturday. Just Monica, more like just Gio. Hey. So hopefully in this mod we could actually date Monica, and I'm kind of excited. There's also another girl in the game, but I don't know how to play her. But welcome in. Very wise words. You are truly more intelligent than you initially come off, Monica. I'm glad you're doing well. I'm doing good, thank you. Thanks for listening. I passed the poem back to her. Alright, let's check out Sayori's because she's next best girl. I turned to Sayori, who was already staring at me waiting. Almost as if she knew I was going to pick her. Sayori, let me see what you wrote. Here you go. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning. It makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to give away a rainy day? Oh, to wish away a rainy day. I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. 10 out of 10. As I read Sayori's poem, I notice her handwriting. It's what I expected. Sayori, let me guess. You wrote this poem when you woke up today, right? What makes you say that? You put that you wanted breakfast? So, since this assignment was given to you yesterday, at what point since then you would want breakfast? Dun, dun, dun. Other than that, it's a nice poem. You really think so? Mm-hmm. Yay! Alright, so next girl I really like is Natsuki. I turn to Natsuki. When we make eye contact, she looks away for a second, clearly perplexed. Mind if I read your poem, Natsuki? Without saying anything, she slides the poem to me, face down. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I liked it. What? Just being honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks of that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't that the point of the poem? For people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. In fact, even the most complex of messages can be delivered in such a few simplistic words. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But on the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then make it all fall flat on its purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Guess not. I decided to humour her with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Especially if it means I don't have to hear any more rude comments from her. Ah. They don't even bother me, but I'd rather not hear them. Either way, I passed the poem back to her. Alright, let's talk to Yuri. Yuri, may I read your poem? Yuri looks disheveled and shyly holds her poem in her hands. Sure. Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one, the last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. ... I'm sorry. I had such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you so long to read. It's because I'm slow, Yuri. Thanks. I have PP brain. I have small brain. I had to reread it multiple times. Not a bad thing, just making sure I understand it. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Chio. Huh? But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a more solemn putting it that way. Oh, almost lost my headset off my head. I would have never thought of that. That's impressive. Yuri smiles softly, and I take her poem back. Alright. Let's save. And that's where we're going to leave off today. I had so much fun with y'all. I'm sorry today's stream was a little shorter. I had to set some things up before stream. So I was a little late, but I'm here. But yeah, we're gonna leave it here. We'll bring this back up next week. Oh, I didn't mean to close it. But yeah, I'm liking the story so far. It is a little different than the actual game. I was ready to start writing a poem, but you don't have to do that in the mod. So I guess writing a poem won't like mess with the story line. As much as I would want to, try dating Sayori again like I did the first time, I think we'll probably go with Monica, because I really liked Monica, and if she's not going to go berserk, I like to actually know her backstory, because we don't know anything about Monica's backstory. We know stuff about everyone else, but not Monica, and I'm like, I need to know. Must know. So how about we're gonna rate so Papa is on, Papa Penguin. I collab with them sometimes. They're very sweet, very cool, very kind. They're playing Fallout 76, and that's who we're gonna raid today. But thank y'all so much for coming. I had a total blast. I will see y'all Monday. Let me see what we're doing Monday. What? Me not remembering? Oh, that's right. So Monday we're doing a later stream. It's going to be at 8 p.m. EST. And I'm playing Phasmophobia with Yuki Panda. I would have like the lights off and make it spooky and dark, but then my tracking wouldn't work. So I might make the room a little darker, but I still will have a light on so my camera can still track. But we're going to do Kitty Read. If you're subscribed, you make sure to use those cute little emotes. I can't spell, but it's there. But yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Scare me the shit out of about dicks. I hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your weekend. I will see y'all Monday night. And let's go see Papa. Thank you, everyone. Bye.